Hey guys, it's nighttime, and I figured I would make another video. This one, not too much of the comedy. This one takes on a little bit more of a serious note. I'll try not to be too serious. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to put a damper on anybody's mood. But I think that this might be helpful for some people, especially when dealing with family. Who I believe are the most important people. Is their family. You don't get to pick them, but they're family, right? So I would like to start off, I guess, by saying, you know, sometimes family can be like really hard to deal with. You know what I mean? They get on your nerves sometimes, or they do things that you least expect. You know what I mean? And other times, it can be pretty difficult because they might disappoint you, which is, oof, it's one thing to be angry with someone, but then there's another thing to be disappointed. I feel like disappointment is worse, feels worse, you know? So that's all I gotta say about that. But, you know, I noticed that I love my family. I love my family with all my heart, each and every one of them. You know what I mean? Especially my immediate family, you know? And I've got family members that are, impatient. They test my patience, and I know that they're really important to me, but sometimes, everybody's got a threshold, you know? So, you get upset, maybe you say something that you really don't mean. You know what I'm saying? Even if you mean it. Yeah, even if you mean it. And what I mean by that is, in the long run, these people mean way more to you. You know, that love. They mean more to you than these small things that make you angry, that make you say these things that you think you mean in the moment. And now I guess I don't know, maybe I'm at the age where things are like just a little bit different. I look at things with a different perspective, because it's over time, it's experience, and you learn more, and the more that you work on yourself and you become a little bit more introspective because it's better for your health, right? Yes, your perspective will change. People don't change until they're, ready, or they have to, you know. It's as simple as that. It takes time. So when I have a family member that tests my patience now, you know, I try my best, right, to just be a little bit more patient because I have to be, and maybe I can look at it through a new perspective, like, well, this person is really testing my patience, but I love this person. And you know what? Maybe this is good for me because when I go outside that door every day, there's gonna be people just trying to test my patience, and on purpose, not like a family member who's just, whatever, but on purpose, could be the case, right? So I'm getting that training at home. You know what I'm saying? Getting that training at home. So that's like a way to change a negative into a positive, especially with the people, right, that mean the most to you, because you have to. You have to for you, and you have to for them. It's as simple as that. You know, there are, honestly, honestly, there are two people in my life, right? That when I go back and I look at my life, you know, and I think about it, there are two people that meant that mean a lot to me. So much, man. Because I've learned so much from these two people, you know. And I'm not going to say my mother because my mother gave me life. She goes without saying. She gave me life. So we know, you know. And so I'll say the first person of all is my father. He's the one who helped me to become the man that I am today. The one who has been the most patient. But you know why? Because he had to be. He wasn't always. He had to be so that I could be better. I've learned so much from him, you know? Even when, you know, there were times that I was not the nicest person, said things that that I should not have, right? Because I was upset. I didn't have my shit together. I was angry at whatever. But you know what I noticed? He never said anything when I was being difficult. He only tried to help, you know? And he even tried to help when I was being unreasonable. Yeah, that's the man that he is. So, you know, he should be another one that goes without saying, but I gotta give him respect, you know, because I'm his son. He's my father, and I love him very much. I've learned a lot. And the other one was a really good friend of mine. Really good friend of mine that was unlike anybody I've ever met, you know? And she knows who she is. Somebody that, quite honestly, to this day, right? There are things that were said, man, that I'm still learning from. It's crazy. You know, this wasn't a family member though. This was a friend. This was a true friend, you know, which is hard to come by, right? But these people that I'm talking about, and the reason why I bring them up is because, man, it's like sometimes you need these really special people to grab your attention, you know? It's not always in the moment, you know, because you may be whatever, what your mood is, whatever's on your mind. You got so much on your mind, you know. But the things that they say tend to linger, and you might think about them later. So they're important, you know. You're really, really important. I'm saying this because I was being a little I was just looking back on some things and realizing how grateful I am today, you know, and seeing how far I've come, man. You know what I'm saying? Like through life's journey, you know, and I was really looking back on the people that, man, there are a lot of people that helped me along the way. There are so many people, but you know, there's the people that I hold, you know, that are close to me in mind because without them, it probably would have taken much longer, you know? So I guess I'd like to just leave you on, you know, think about who's really, really important in your life and try to make it so that you're doing everything you can, right? Everything you can to really get along with these people and learn a little bit more about them because then you learn a little bit more about yourself. You know, these are the special people, these are your family. So even when they're being difficult, it's like you just do it. If it becomes too much for you, then you remove yourself. But you never try to stay away too long. You know why? Because they just might need you. And you'll benefit. I hope you guys have a great night. And I'll see you tomorrow. And that's it.